Hello guys, the first plants that I will be pruning are Epilobium canum, Everett's Choice, or Everett's California Fuchsia. I have three of these plants and they're just under 1 year old. And out of the three, this one has been the best performer. It surpassed all the other ones in terms of blooms, growth. It's just been growing vigorously, and this will be the first one to be pruned. And this is what it looks like now. I definitely did a hard pruning. I basically pruned off all the anything dead looking, even though the dead branches were already growing green foliage, but I just got rid of anything that was dead looking just to give it a clean look and give it a fresh start again. And it's just been growing vigorously. It loves this spot very much. And this is all the branches that I got rid of, and there's a lot of them. And here's the other Everett's Choice California Fuchsia. This one was the struggler. It's just been, initially it was doing really well, but later on it got kind of dead looking. It didn't give a lot of blooms, so we'll give it another try. So I'm going to see what it'll do this year, and if it still doesn't perform, then I might just get rid of it. Maybe this is not the place or the spot for it. I might move it somewhere else. But as you can see here, I added more soil to this area just to give it a little bit more coverage. Maybe it needs that, I'm not sure, but it did some growth and it was growing, but I think it can do better and it could look much better, and I think it looks really nice under that Aeonium arboreum. And this is how much I clipped from it. As you can see, there's not much compared to the other one, but whatever clippings that I have of that, I used it as mulch, as you can see here. I didn't really show you this other one, but I did clip it. This one was doing really well too, so I pruned it. It did better than the other one, and I just used the leftover clippings as mulch. And then finally, I used the clippings from this one as mulch as well, just to keep the weeds at bay until it spreads out again. The next plant I will be pruning is the Epilobium canum, or just simply California Fuchsia. This plant is pretty much evergreen. It has some dieback, but it's still mostly green, and it still even has blooms, and it's already early January in winter, so the hummingbirds are still visiting it, and it outperformed the other California fuchsias by far. It's still blooming. It's still mostly all green, and it's just been growing very steadily and healthily. And I do recommend this California fuchsia. If you've never planted one, this should be the first one you plant, because it was the easiest one to take care of, and it just took care of itself basically. So it's just, again, just a little bit under 1 year old, so I didn't want to do much of any hard pruning on this, just because there's not a lot of dieback. But I did prune it, as you can see, just to give it a little bit more tidy look, I guess. So maybe next year I'll do a harder pruning. I'm not sure, but I think that's good for now. And the next plant I will be pruning is the hummingbird sage, or Salvia spathacea. I'm basically going to just get rid of any dead looking branches, and I'll get rid of as many of the leaves as I can, the ones with holes in them. This plant was doing really well initially, but it got attacked by caterpillars, but it's doing a lot of undergrowth, so hopefully by getting rid of any of these damaged parts, it'll recover. And I've never pruned anything like this. I'm not sure how you're supposed to prune it, but this will be the first time that I will be doing it. Hopefully this is the correct time to do it also. At least with the California fuchsias, I knew that you can prune them early in January. So this is what I'm left with, and as I did with the California fuchsias, I'm leaving the leaves there as for mulch and to just nourish the soil. And as you can see there, I did an okay job. There's still leaves with holes in them, but hopefully this plant will recover. It has been recovering, but it just keeps getting attacked by caterpillars. Hopefully When it grows more, when it spreads out more, then I won't care anymore, because then I will have more of this plant. And it has been growing vigorously, and I could see around the soil there that there's new rhizomes, or I'm not sure what you call those, but new branches that are shooting up from the ground around that area. So that's a good sign. And it is on the hillside area. And that's it for this video. And I'll keep you guys posted with any updates that I have.